what are the things that you should bring to Saskatchewan specifically? I'm not going to talk about Canada because Saskatchewan is a much smaller province as compared to many other bigger provinces, and due to which the availability of certain things are not available, right? Availability of certain things are not available. I think that makes sense. Should I bring winter jackets? I saw this particular jacket in Decathlon, which is like 19,000 rupees. Should I buy that? Should I get spices? Especially people from India, they're like, okay, should I get chili powder? Should I get that? Should I get this? Then your medicines. You should definitely bring your medicines for the next 6 months. Mainly because in Saskatchewan, it'll at least take 1 or 2 months to get your health card after landing. And I'm also planning to come up with a option wherein you can have a call with me. Basically, it's a 30-minute call. I am not an immigration consultant or a lawyer or anything, but there are a lot of people who wants to talk to me and figure out things. I can give you advice based on Saskatchewan or programs out here. So if you want that, I'm going to set that. And if you really find it valuable, then you can refer it to your friends. I would be more than happy to help. So, hello everyone, welcome to malzvlogs. So I have got a lot of messages about what are the things that you should bring to Saskatchewan specifically. I'm not going to talk about Canada because Saskatchewan is a much smaller province as compared to many other bigger provinces, and due to which the availability of certain things are not available, right? Availability of certain things are not available. I think that makes sense. So the reason I decided to do this is because a lot of students or new immigrants who are wondering, okay, should I bring that? Should I bring this? Should I buy winter clothes? This kind of things, right? So I just want to put an end to it and then tell you guys what you should bring, what you shouldn't bring, what you might want to bring. Okay. So firstly, I'll talk about things you shouldn't bring, mainly because there are a lot of them who message me in Instagram and ask me, should I bring winter jackets? I saw this particular jacket in Decathlon, which is like 19,000 rupees. Should I buy that? Guys, please, 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 please don't bring any winter clothes, okay? The best you can do is to maybe buy a hoodie or a sweatshirt or something of that sort, which keeps you warm, maybe a couple of them. Bring casual clothes, like, don't buy heavy winter clothes because those winter clothes won't even come into effect once you come here. In the sense, the winter here is something different. It's magical, magical where it even gets into your bone. So, so don't even think of buying winter clothes from India or wherever you're coming from, unless and until you're coming from a very cold country like Antarctica or something where you have get those kind of winter clothes. Bring them, but otherwise, please don't even bring them, like your boots and all. Like, I know that some people who land in January and December and all, you'll be like, how will I manage once I get out of the airport, those kind of things. So for that, get basic one. Don't buy expensive stuff. Like, get really basic, maybe a jacket or a boot or something. But then it is just that you get out of the airport, get into the car, and then you go to your accommodation, and maybe another day you take a cab or a bus and then you go to Walmart or whichever Marshalls or whichever store that you want to buy stuff from. So just to survive those 1 or 2 days, just bring essentials. The best thing is when you come initially, if you haven't got a jacket, you can layer. You can wear like 2, 3 layers of clothes, and you can just buy a cap from dollar store, like a toque or something of that sort, and then you can buy gloves. See, most of these when you come as a new immigrant, like these kind of things, like obviously you don't want to spend too much, right? So you can buy gloves, you can buy scarves, or you can buy socks, all these things from dollar store. That's what I did. Okay, I know a lot of people will be like, oh, that's cheap quality, that's going to not going to last. If you think about the money and how you will survive, dollar store will last. Okay, for me it lasted until the time I started earning in Canada. I never bought anything from bigger stores. I didn't even go to Walmart until I got my first salary. So Until that time, I was surviving with dollar store stuff, and dollar store stuff is not that cheap. It will survive, okay? Just that you need to layer, like maybe wear one like gloves with the hand with the finger thing, and then you can wear a mitts over it, and it'll keep you warm. Even for the cap, you get it in dollar store. So you don't need to buy all these things when you come here. The next thing people ask me is, should I get spices? Especially people from India, they're like, okay, should I get chili powder? Should I get that? Should I get this? Please don't bring anything. There are Asian stores. There's see, I'm mainly talking about Saskatoon and Regina. If you're talking about Moose Jaw, it is a little less, but you get most of the Indian spices or African spices or Asian spices. Like there are specific stores also. There are African stores, as Asian stores, as Indian stores. Uh, like from wherever, whichever country you're coming from, you might have a store for that particular. You might have an aisle specifically in Walmart or Superstore and all, which is specific to these particular countries. So you will get most of the things that you require in these aisles or stores. So don't bring anything until and unless, okay, you are a person who has a specific spice. Like I know some people who are from India, from a specific state, who's used to that very spicy kind of food, or they use a particular kind of spice for their food, that you won't get here. You get the normal chili powder, you get turmeric, garam masala, all those kind of things, even like your sumac powder, which for Middle Eastern or for Africans also, I think they use some kind of powders for their curries and all those things you get here. There's a great Asian market in Regina. There's also stores in Saskatoon that you can buy all these things. So don't bring anything of that sort. If it's things like tea, coffee, and all that, also you get it here. Unless and until you have something very, very specific, like don't bring those things. Then, if you ask me clothes in general, bring casual wear, okay? Like initially, at least for the first 2, 3 months, if you don't want to spend, get like casual wear, which you can wear to college or you can wear it to office, which is like semi-casual, not like too casual t-shirts and all you can bring. See, those kind of things are a little expensive here. You might have to spend around $10 to $20 initially, and that is a big thing on your pocket when you come here. So what you can do is that you can actually buy casual clothes like t-shirts, your maybe your shorts or your what is it, track suits, or you can bring in like your office or college wear, those kind of things. But don't get any winter kind of clothes, okay? Then obviously your undergarments, okay, especially for ladies. I would highly suggest that you buy your lingerie from back from India, at least for the first 6, 7 months, because it is a little expensive here, unless and until you get settled in your job and you want to spend so much, So get your socks, your lingerie, and all those kind of things when you come from your home country. But once you start earning and you're a little settled here, then all these things don't matter. And for me personally, I didn't bring anything from India except for a pressure cooker. Okay. The reason why I got a pressure cooker is I'm from Kerala and I like to eat like the Kerala rice, right? So obviously you need a pressure cooker, and then pressure cooker is much easier as compared to cooking on the vessel. It takes so much of time, especially when you're working, you're studying. It has to be fast. So I got a very small, I think it was a 2 liter pressure cooker that I got, because obviously luggage is also a constraint, right? That's what I mainly got. Okay, as a and sieve, okay, like channi in Hindi, for your tea. Okay, these two are the only things I got. And when I landed in Saskatoon, I also asked my host, who was whom I was staying with, do I need to bring anything additional? So she's like, no need. Most of the things are available here. You don't need to like, maybe if you want, you can carry like towels or something for your personal use, maybe one towel or something until the time you buy another one from Walmart. Then you can bring like your jewelry, maybe your watch. Okay, I stopped using watch after coming to Canada. I don't know why, mainly because I think I'm more comfortable working without a watch. So your watch, your jewelry, if you're bringing gold, make sure that it is within the limit that you can bring to Canada. Then your medicines. You should definitely bring your medicines for the next 6 months. Mainly because in Saskatchewan, it'll at least take 1 or 2 months to get your health card after landing. You have to get your SIN, you have to get your address, and then your health card. And health card is one process which takes a lot of time in Canada. So if you are coming here, you already have medical ailments, or you are a person who are prone to falling ill fast, then make sure you get your medicine. So when I came here, I got my Dolo, I got my Gelusil, I got my what was that medicine? Lopamid, which is mainly for any kind of stomach upset kind of thing. Then I got Vicks tablet, Vicks, which I can apply on my throat and all. So all these basic things I got, and I'm a person who has kidney stone, right? So I got the basic medication for that also, and I also have back pain, so I also got medication for that. I might sound sick, but I'm good. So if you have these kind of issues, bring all those medicines. Make sure you get a prescription also from your doctor for all these medicines, and bring it for 6 months, because the first 2 months will just go on getting your health card. If you're getting like a flu, or if you're getting some kind of pain and all, you can get it off the counter. Like you can go to Shoppers Drug Mart, or like London Drug or something. You can always buy the medicine off the counter, but it'll be a little expensive, because maybe like a Tylenol pack and all will cost you around $15-20, or if you have a deal on that, like a discount or something, you can get it below that, but usually it's around that range, and you will find it expensive once you come here. So the basic medicine, just bring it. All these specialized ones also get prescriptions of why you're carrying it. Your spectacles, if you are a person who wears contact lenses or eyewear, then you should definitely get those. Like, get one or two spares of it, because it is expensive here. If you have any dental issues, get all the things sorted. Yeah, the light just went off. I don't know why. Anyways, so get all those things sorted from whichever country you're coming from. Get everything prepared, and then come here. Then what else? Your documents. I can't stress enough on this point. Every damn document that you have that belongs to you, please bring it. Like your marriage certificate, birth certificate, your education documents, your work documents. Then, if you have any specific thing to prove your relationship with your spouse or your partner, get those documents, everything. Because the first 2 or 3 years, if you're coming as a student, will go just on this, right? Documentation, application of application. So make sure you have all these things. Then also bring your laptop or any kind of technical device. I mean, technology. I mean, your devices, right? You understand what I'm trying to say. Technical, electronic, whatever devices it is. Get all those things, because things are expensive here. So sometimes it doesn't work. Like, obviously the power outlets are very different here. So at least for the first 1 year, you can survive with what you bring from India. That's what I did. The phone didn't work, so I had to buy a new phone. So all these expenses you should consider. And then phones are expensive, and you have to take a plan with it. So that is another headache. But my laptop survived for a year, so I was using that for all my assignments and those kind of things. You can always come to the library, or go to your college library, and then do the assignments, take printouts, and all those kind of things. So it's not like very difficult to do, but it's always good to have a laptop with you if you're coming as a student. Then uh, any kind of electronic gears that you have that you use. Like for me, I bought my selfie stick, my mic, or my gadgets. All those things I got, because I didn't want to like spend any money for it after I come here. Now most of the people end up buying a phone here within the 6 months to 1 year, mainly because the phone, I don't know why it doesn't last, and then you get better deals out here. You get zero down, monthly payment kind of a thing here. So it's not very difficult to buy phones and those kind of things. Then your cosmetics, if you really need, if you're a person who's specific about using particular cosmetics for your cleansing and toning and those kind of things, bring those. Like if there's a specific hair oil that you use, bring those. Because you might not find that initially, and then some things that are available in your country might not be sold here, right? So make sure you bring all those kind of things. Other than that, what else? Most of the things, cheap stuff, you will get it on dollar store, in Dollarama, to be specific. So it's not that you won't find things. Most of the things you'll find there, or else you'll find it in Walmart initially. Okay, so if you're a student who comes on a budget, these are the options. But if you're a student who comes with a lot of budget, then you can go to any shop you want and you can buy stuff. So, but in Saskatchewan, there are certain things, unlike bigger cities, there might not be a lot of restaurants that might serve your type of cuisine. There are restaurants that serve African cuisine. Sri Lankan cuisine I haven't seen. There is a Nepali restaurant, then there's a Kerala restaurant, there are a lot of North Indian restaurants. Then there's a Hyderabadi restaurant which has opened up in Regina. Not much of Hyderabadi food, but there is. Then there's an Annapurna tiffin corner, but which does not have, with like 50% of the items in the menu is nothing to do with the brand. So I don't know. Like in a sense, there are so many restaurants. Like there are a lot of restaurants. Okay, so you will find your kind of food somewhere, and it's not that how I've heard like some of my cousins in US and all who will say, the food is always sweet or it's not spicy, but that's not the case here. If you go to a Indian restaurant, if you tell them Indian spicy, they make it like really spicy, and it's so yum. So you get all these things here. So don't worry about all those kind of things. Mm, I think I made a note. Yeah, so I think that's it, guys. Moreover, this is the thing. Mainly your food, I told you, your clothes, I told you, your documents, your medicines, anything that is specific, you're very, very used to using, then you bring that. But otherwise, most of the things you get here. So don't worry too much about, okay, will I get that thing, this thing, and all. Moose Jaw, it's a little difficult. But if you're coming towards Regina, like Moose Jaw is around 45 minutes to 1 hour towards Regina. So most of the things you will get in Regina. Saskatoon also you get most of the stuff. Yeah. So utensils, I would only suggest a pressure cooker, nothing more than that. We have now stopped using a pressure cooker. We moved on to a what do you call that? Instapot, okay, which is much more convenient and larger capacity. So yeah, that's it, guys. So if you find this video useful, especially for those who are coming to Saskatchewan, then like, share, and subscribe. Only 20% of my viewers have actually subscribed to my channel, so it would really, really help if you would subscribe to the channel and make me reach a number that I'm aiming at. So hope you will subscribe, and that's all, guys.